Thank you, Catherine. It's my distinct pleasure this morning to introduce our keynote speaker. She's here to speak on a topic she cares about deeply, the monarch butterfly. She's been the driving force behind Texan by Nature to mobilize and catalyze a full-scale recovery effort that's an iconic example of nature. Her leadership on this issue is why we're here today. As chairman of the board of directors for the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation, I can say that NFWF, as we call it, is equally committed to conserving and restoring habitat for this amazing example of nature. In response to the monarch population crisis, and there is one, we are responding by doing what we do best, bringing the public and private sectors together to focus on a critical conservation need. With contributions from Monsanto and the Fish and Wildlife Service and 4 other agencies, we created the Monarch Butterfly Conservation Fund in 2015. And after only 2 years, so we're just getting started, I'm proud to say that we've helped direct nearly $20 million to on-the-ground conservation that is generating important benefits for the monarch recovery. The $20 million is made up of $7 million in grants, but really what's neat about this, and this is the NFWF business model, we've turned that $7 million into $20 million, raising almost another $13 million from other funders for the Monarch Butterfly Project. In 2016, I had the special opportunity, and it was special, to visit the winter resting site in Mexico to see up close tens of millions of monarchs in less than 15 acres. These monarchs begin their journey back to North America in the spring, with the first stop for many being Texas. Since the fund began, we've recognized the importance of the South Central region for the species along its northern migration route each year. We see this meeting as a critical step in maximizing our outcomes in this region, and we're happy for the opportunity to partner with Texan by Nature to help make this event happen. Working together in Texas and Oklahoma and elsewhere across the range, we've made some good progress, but we know success will require a sustained effort from many partners, and NFWF remains committed to supporting the long-term recovery of this species. My wife Heath and I, and Heath is here today, had the good fortune to get acquainted with our keynote speaker when she was the honorary chair of the National Park Foundation, and she and President Bush were residents of the White House. I saw firsthand how much passion she had about conservation and sustainable long-term stewardship of our country's special and very unique natural resources and the wildlife that depend on those landscapes and habitats. She inspired all of us at the National Park Foundation Board to raise our game to the next level. I was very excited when I heard that Texan by Nature was taking on the monarch butterfly as a priority initiative, because I knew her commitment and leadership would make a difference, and it already has. So, personally, and speaking on behalf of the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation, we look forward to benefiting from her involvement on this issue for years to come. And with that, it's my honor to introduce a person I very much admire, the former First Lady, Mrs. Laura Bush.